Part 3, Algebraic Expressions. You will find this on page 81 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 8 textbook, y equals mx plus c to success. Now, before we start with this, let's just go through a few basic things. When we multiply a by 2, we usually write it as 2a instead of a2. So we first write the number and then follow with the alphabet letters. And usually, we don't write it as 2 times a. We don't leave it like this. We basically take the 2 and the a and put it next to each other, and that means multiplication. Okay? When we multiply a by 1, we usually write it as a. So we don't write the 1, and not as 1a or a1. And when we multiply b by a, we usually write it as AB and not BA. So we basically write the letters in algebraic order. So first comes A, then comes B. Okay, algebraic expressions. An algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that consists of numbers, operations, symbols like plus, minus, multiply, divide, and at least one variable, one alphabet letter. An algebraic expression has no equal sign. Each part of the expression is called a term, and parts of the expression are separated by plus and minus and joined by multiply, divide, brackets, fractions like this, and roots like this. But I'll show you an example and then you will understand it better. So, for example, 2a minus 3ab plus 4abc minus 5. Now remember, only plus and minus separate. So there's a separation there. But I count the terms. So it's like I count 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So there are 4 terms. So remember, between the 2 and the a, there's a multiply. And multiply is like glue. It glue it together. So, in the algebraic term 2a, the number 2 in front of the variable a is called the coefficient of a. So, very important, the number in front of a, in some cases we call it the numerical coefficient. Let's just underline. Likewise, the coefficient of ab is negative 3. And the coefficient of abc is 4. A term without a variable. So if you look, there's alphabet letters, there's alphabet letters, there's alphabet letters, but this term is having no alphabet letters. And then we call it, let's just get another color, blue. Then we call it a constant. So that term is a constant. Very important. I said it when we did negative numbers. Always remember that the number grab the sign in front of it. So that constant is not 5. I think we must just clear it a bit so that it's not 5, but it will be negative 5. So the constant in this expression is negative 5 and not 5. Okay, let's look at an example. Write down the number of terms in each of the following algebraic expressions. So can you all see there's no equal sign? It's all algebraic expressions. Now remember, the root is like glue. So there, this is one term. This is, the only separation is the negative. So this will be 1. This will be 1. So there will be 2 terms. Remember, look, brackets, it's like glue. So as soon as I put brackets around it, it's just one term. Remember that long division is also like glue. So there's one term, there's one term, there's one term. Remember, only minus and plus is separating terms. So there will be one term and there will be 3 terms. I want you to look at try now 4. Stop the video, and as soon as you are finished, you can continue with the video. Okay, in this case, we're just going to highlight first. Let's just take green. And then we're going to, so look, there's a the only separation is that subtraction. So that glue together and that. So there will be 2 terms. Okay, let's just write it down. There will be 2 terms. Oh, you cannot see the color so good. Okay, so this is 2 terms. Let's go to the next one. So they say write down the number of terms in the following algebraic expression. Only the minus. This is glued. That's glued together. And this. So this one will again be, let's rather try this color. It's going to work maybe. This is also 2 terms. And then the final one, let's look. Okay, that division is like glue, it join. Only separation is plus. So look, this is 1. So this will be also 2 terms. So all of them were 2 terms. Okay, let's look at the final one. Given the expression, look how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. Write down the coefficient of y and the coefficient, the constant term. So the coefficient of y, there is y, but what number is standing? Remember to grab the whole thing in front. If there stands nothing, we know there stands a 1, but remember to grab the sign also. Okay, I don't think I did mark that so nice, but that will be -1. And then the constant term, remember it's the one without a variable, and that will be 6. And just remember to grab the sign. That will be +6. I want you to do for me, try now 5, number A, B, and C. As soon as you are finished, you can continue with the video. Okay, let's look at try now 5. Okay. They say, in each of the following examples, write down the coefficient of x. Okay? And this is the first one. So in A, it's the coefficient of x. Now look, there is x. Grab the number in front. So what will that be? 2. And then the second part, the constant term. That will be the term without an alphabet letter. But remember to grab the sign. So it will be -4. And then number B, let's look again. It's the coefficient of x. Look, there is x. That's the term. But remember to grab the whole number in front of it. So it's -3, not 3. And then the constant term. It's the one without an alphabet letter. So it will be 14 or +14. Doesn't matter. And then the final one, the coefficient of x. Look, there's x. It grabs the number in front of it. If there's not standing a number, we know it's 1. So it's -1. And then the constant term, remember to grab the whole sign, everything in front of it. So it will not be 7, but it will be -7.